How are you all? I hope you're doing well. Today, I'll share with you one of the most delicious recipes worldwide, the cheesecake. Everyone makes it, but it doesn't always turn out with this creamy, delightful, and very light texture. If you've tried many cheesecake recipes, know that this one is the most successful ever. Try it to see how delicious and light it is, and you'll feel like it's the first time you're making an authentic cheesecake in this way. Let's start by preparing the crust. I have 200 grams of digestive biscuits and 100 grams of butter. I mix the butter with the biscuits until I get this texture. Here, I have a 21 centimeters mold, and it's important to pay attention to all the ingredients, including the size of the mold, the amount of biscuits, and the mixture to achieve this delicious cheesecake. As I told you, it's the most delicious in the world. Now, I'll line the cheesecake pan with aluminum foil. The foil ensures that no water seeps into the dish, and we need to make sure the pan is fully sealed without any gaps so the water doesn't enter, as the cheesecake will be cooked in a water bath. I have 600 grams of cream cheese here. You can use any type of cream cheese. I prepared it with square cheese portions, but you can also use Philadelphia or any cheese you prefer. I also have 300 grams of sour cream and 3/4 of a cup of sugar. I mix the ingredients until I get this texture. Next, I add the eggs one by one. I have 3 eggs, and I'm using a hand whisk. It's important not to use an electric mixer at this stage, so we don't get bubbles inside the cheesecake. I just want to mix the ingredients gently. I then add 2 tablespoons of vanilla, 2 large tablespoons, because the vanilla flavor is prominent and special in this recipe. You'll love it this way. I also have half a lemon here. Keep in mind that the amount of lemon is not large, as some might think. This type, the New York cheesecake, is made with a small amount of lemon. I'll show you in future videos how to make a cheesecake with a lot of lemon for those who love lemony cheesecakes. I've added 1 cup of liquid vanilla and 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. After mixing the cream, I add the cornstarch and mix again. The mixture should have this texture, or slightly smaller. That's fine. I pour the mixture over the biscuit layer. You can chill the biscuit layer in the freezer for a short time, but you can skip this step if the weather is cool and the biscuits are firm. After that, I pour the mixture over the biscuits like this. I prepare a water bath by adding hot water and placing the cheesecake in it, then put it in the oven. First, bake it for 30 minutes at 190 degrees Celsius. Then lower the temperature to 150 degrees Celsius and bake for another 30 to 40 minutes. After that, turn off the oven and let it sit for an hour. Now, I'll prepare the sauce. I have frozen strawberries here, but you can also use berries if you prefer. I add an amount equivalent to 3 tablespoons of sugar, or more depending on your taste. The amount of sugar depends on your preference. I also add a bit of lemon juice. Then cook it on the stove until the strawberries start to soften and release their juices. I then blend the strawberries until smooth, like this. Now, we strain the strawberries to get a very smooth sauce, as you can see. I set the sauce aside until the cheesecake is ready. After taking the cheesecake out of the oven, we refrigerate it for 6 hours or overnight. After the cheesecake has chilled, we can take it out of the fridge about 30 minutes before serving to get that creamy texture. Look at how amazing, creamy, and perfectly successful it is. I hope you try this recipe because it's truly delicious. The cheesecake is creamy and light, the real and authentic cheesecake. If you haven't tried it this way before, you must try it. And you'll never go back to any other recipe. I've cut a slice for you. Look at how smooth and easy it is to prepare. I'm adding the sauce on top. Now, if you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share the video with your loved ones. See you in another video. See